High value isn't what a lot of men think it is. High value isn't some inaccessible Christian Grey archetype. A man who makes 6 or more figures, has bulging muscles, has had sex with over 100 women, is a crazy lover in bed, looks like a male supermodel, etc. Sure, those men are in the 1% and are generally considered attractive, but let's get back to the real world. When women are looking for men of high value, generally, they just want 4 basic things. 1. Protection. 2. Provision. 3. Passion. 4. Perseverance. Protection. Women want a man who is at least willing to protect them. Some men think this equals being the strongest, biggest man ever, the final boss. Not possible. Not reasonable. I and other women just want a man who will do everything in his power to protect his woman and his kids, and other vulnerable people. I remember a question asked to a group of women. Would you be embarrassed if your man got beat up by a bigger man? And other women were basically like, no, duh. I'm aware that there are bigger, stronger men in existence. My man isn't the strongest man in the universe. There are bound to be men out there who could mop the floor with him. What's low value or embarrassing is if the man is unwilling to protect you, not unable. A man who knows he's gonna get beat standing between you and an assailant is attractive and masculine even if he doesn't win. You don't have to be Arnold to be protective. Even verbally standing up for a woman is attractive and of high value. Provision. Women want a man who is at least willing to provide for himself, and then also for her and any future family they make That's attractive. His urge to provide for us is what makes his high value. If he was a basement dweller who had no expectation to work for himself or anyone else, or was expecting to marry someone who would provide for him, that would be low value. Also, life happens. Getting laid off or looking for a job doesn't make you low value. Expecting to not lift a finger is a low value mindset, not being forced to not work. Passion. I can guarantee that passion makes everyone attractive and high value. And by passion, I don't mean out of control, consuming emotions at all. I mean having a deep devotion and interest in something outside yourself. Something that makes you get out of bed in the morning and gets you going. It can be a passion for your family, your religion, your job, the arts, etc. Having a passion for hobbies is highly attractive, too. The way a person lights up when talking about their strong interests is attractive and high value. It shows that you care deeply about things. Passion also includes being a passionate lover. Showing that you really care for more than just getting your D wet is extremely attractive. Being a passionate lover, even with little experience, is a high value trait. Perseverance. Perseverance is a high value trait. Sticking to something even when it's hard is attractive in a man. Seeing things through, keeping your word, improving your body and mind, and having goals at meeting them, all those things are of high value. Of course, on top of all this, it helps if you're handsome, charming, tall, etc. But those things aren't always necessary. You'd be shocked by how many women are drooling over their partners who are very average-looking construction workers. And guys, here are ways to become a high-value male. 1. Get your life goal formulated. Even if you are young and don't know where you are really going yet, have some general aims for where you are heading. It says bad things about a man if you ask him what he wants to do with his life, and he does not know, although if you are still in school or college it is sort of understandable or accepted. Your goal may be career-related or not career-related. Some people live to travel to every corner of the earth and see everything they can. Some people dream of being teachers. Others want to be the best middle heavyweight Brazilian jiu-jitsu fighter in the Northern Hemisphere. There are many advantages to knowing your life goal. It works great for conversations, especially if you are young and want to stand out compared to everyone else. My dream is to be in the position to form a tech startup by the time I am 35. I will need 10 years of experience in the field I estimate before I will be in a good position to go it alone and form a company. It is my dream to have complete control over my own technology and build my own successful business. There are a few different fields I have options between at the moment. Figure out your life goal, then tell people about it passionately when the opportunity arises. Girls will swoon over a man that knows what he is doing with his life, especially since he is passionate about it. Ask people what they want to do with their life. If they don't know, then maybe try and help them figure it out, and you have demonstrated immense value to them. If they do know what they want to be, then you just have to listen to them for an incredible conversation starter. Cut through the bullshit and straight to their core and what they really like to talk about. 2. Never change your mind just to please a woman. If a woman suggests something that changes a man's perspective, then he should make a new decision based on his new perspective. But he should never betray his own deepest knowledge and intuition in order to please his woman or go along with her. Both she and he will be weakened by such an action. They will grow to resent each other, and the crust of accumulated inauthenticity will burden their love, as well as their capacity for free action. The woman will be happy in the short term that she has control over her man, But this is not what she truly desires. She wants a man that is a dominant alpha male that will not give in to her. However, if she says something which is true, then it is a beta male characteristic to stubbornly deny that you are wrong, even when you know you are, just to save face. If you are wrong frequently, then this is also bad. People will eventually doubt everything you say and be less interested in what you have to say. 3. Control your emotions. There is a spectrum. At the male end of this spectrum comes logic, and at the feminine end there is emotion. Women think through emotions more, whereas we think more logically. I recommend that you never tell a woman this, as she will just get emotional. When a woman says something like "I wish you were dead," she does not actually mean it. It is her emotional response. If a man were to say that, then you would have cause to worry, although that exact line is a beta male phrase. Imagine a wife telling her husband off for throwing his daughter up in the air and catching her. The man sees the logical side and believes he is doing no wrong. Probability of dropping the daughter is negligible. Therefore, this is a good fun activity, and the wife's maternal instincts can only think of the emotions of the daughter getting hurt. As a man, you should not let your emotions control your actions, ever. Do not do anything out of anger or sadness. It is a feminine trait. Control your emotions. Talking about your emotions can be healthy, but avoid doing it all the time. If you are feeling down because something is wrong, then say how you are going to resolve this issue, because you are a man in control of his life. Example, say something like, "I regret getting fired from my job. Well, I'm going to go get another job tomorrow." Don't think this section is telling you to hide your emotions. A positive cloud of energy should follow you where you go. Be the most fun and happiest person wherever you go. 4. Maintaining dominance. Basically, you have to learn when to defend yourself. Most of the time when you are talking to strangers, the guys will be cool with you and not really challenge you unless you are overstepping into their territory, meaning hitting on their women. You just need to be interesting and have a valuable conversation with the guys in order to win them over. Girls have things called shit tests. They try to test you in clever ways to see whether you are dominant or submissive. You need to be able to recognize a shit test and act accordingly. One of the most frequent examples is a girl deliberately being late to see if you call her out on it. If she doesn't apologize well or have reason, then it was a shit test. You should react by making sure you are busy doing something when she turns up and making her wait for you to finish it.